Okay, and now that I got your attention, this world right now is mad. Absolutely mad. We're given, so far, as of the time of this recording, $1.5 million is pretty much evenly split right now between a black kid that killed a white kid, and his family is getting rich off of it and getting new cars, new houses. We've got a white woman who called a little black kid the N-word. She's getting wealthy. Now, I understand she's under attack, being doxxed, and she doesn't deserve that. And so this is kind of to counter that. But basically, it is sending a message that white people are fed up. They're fed up with the reverse racism, the white people being, the black people being racist and getting away with it. Then you got the black father of the child, the black child. They're getting wealthy. You got $1.5 million among those three people donated. And all the while in this madness, we're losing sight that there's people on the street, veterans on the street that have needs, that need food, need shelter. We have real people struggling, real families struggling. And people out there are giving so far $1.5 million to a black kid that killed a white kid to protect him. A white woman who called a black kid the N-word, protecting her. And then we believe that the child was harmed so bad by this word, they're becoming millionaires. This is insane. It's insane. I've been called cracker, whitey, all, throughout my life, sometime throughout my life. It hasn't been recent. But we all been victims somehow of that. And I say victims because it's not victimhood. Who cares? Call me cracker, call me whitey, call me honky. I don't care. But I know what we do care about. And I know that people are tired of one side being able to do it and not the other side. But this is just perpetuating the race war. Martin Luther King said, judge by the content of character. He wished for a day where we'd be judged by the content of character, not by the color of our skin. And hell, not even the black people quote that. They don't even support Martin Luther King. And we're doing the opposite today. Looking at everything through the lens of racism. Meanwhile, because we don't judge by content of character, we don't ask if that black father with the black son deserves $1 million for what happened to him, or if the white woman who called the black kid an N-word deserves $1 million, or if the black kid who stabbed a white kid to death deserves $1 million. We don't even ask that anymore. We look at race. Well, they do it. The whites are going, oh, well, black people are getting rich off this. We're gonna support our white person doing something racist. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Meanwhile, as I go through my life, I used to do a lot more when I was doing pretty well financially. I randomly help people. I randomly fill up gas tanks. I randomly want to see need. I want to help somebody with their groceries. And all the time I ask God, the universe, whoever, whatever it is, why can't I be the billionaire? So I can help people. And so often I thought, maybe I'll start a funding campaign where people can give to me so that I can help people. And I did this once, a little experiment once on Facebook several years ago, and 2 people gave me $20. And I went out and I filled up gas tanks for people. And I thought, how ridiculous is that? Who am I that people would give me money to give to other people? They don't know me. I have the Denver show here. This is, it's just a little YouTube channel that I rarely post, but I've always been trying to get going, but I got so many other things going. I'm also a relationship coach, which I do so much of that for free that I don't get paid for it. So I should be pursuing that. But anyhow, I'm also a professional singer, but I got all this stuff going. And there's times where I'm like, maybe I can just do that again. Get people, give me money to give out. The people don't have time, but they have the money. People who don't want to do it, but have the money. I'm willing. I have the heart to help people. I have the heart to help people. And every time I think it's ridiculous idea for me to just ask people to give me money to give to others, how ridiculous that is. Then I look at what's going on right now, and $1.5 million are going towards racist and piece of crap people. So, you know what? Yeah, I have a cause better than all three of those $1.5 million that was split among those people. Better than what those three people deserved that got $1.5 million split. And that was just, I don't know, it's still going probably. So, you know what? This is insane, people. We have to sit back and say, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you want to give to them, if you want to give to the black family whose son killed a white person so that they can live in a mansion and get new cars, you know, that's your prerogative. But you know what? If you want to do that, and if you really are a good person, then you would consider giving to someone like me that I can help people, because I truly have a heart for that. I have the time and the means to do it. You have the money. So let's stop with the nonsense and give into this crap stuff. So what I'm proposing is you give up to a certain point. What I'm willing to do, I got Meta glasses. I don't know if you know about these. You can put them on. They have a video camera on. You can record what you do. And up to a certain amount, I will just film it and put it on YouTube, the people that I've helped. And if I get the money actually my cause deserves, which is probably millions of dollars compared to what these three cases I'm talking about got, I should get millions of dollars compared to them to give to real people in need, black and white. If I get that, then I would start a nonprofit and do it right, you know. And I have to, would I take any money from myself? No, but you have to consider, if tens of thousands of dollars come in, I'm going to be liable for the taxes for that. So, you know, it comes to a place where I'll have to get a nonprofit and do this, but there's a lot to it. And do I know anything about that? No. But you know what? Even some of you that have this money, you're business people, you know how to do this. Maybe you'll start the nonprofit and put me in charge of it and let me do the work. But either way, so that's what I'm asking. I posted that ridiculous nonsense to get your attention, and now you're watching the video and you're seeing what it's really about. Stop the nonsense. Let's help real people. This has always been my dream, always my dream, to give to people who need it. I don't have the money, but people out there do. So let's make this right and let's do it. That's what my cause is. I so appreciate you if you donate to it. And there will be video evidence of what I'm doing. I'll post it on YouTube. I'll start a whole YouTube channel for this. And if the money gets to the millions of dollars it should get, and I say that comparably to these three people who are raking in $1.5 million together, I should have over $2 million at least to give out to people in real need. Then I'll start a nonprofit, and you know, and then sure, yeah, maybe I have to hire some people to run it properly, accountant and all that stuff. You know, it unfortunately does cost money, but at this point, it's just me willing to take the money and go out and help people and video it, and you get the satisfaction of seeing what it does to change people's lives and to touch people's hearts. So that's it. Anyways, my name's Denver. God bless you, and I'm looking for those millions coming in that this cause deserves comparably to the $1.5 million you all gave to three people who don't deserve it. Have a good day.